What's up, guys? Here at Charles C. Deam Wilderness in the Hoosier National Forest, doing a little overnight camp just to test my ankle out. I had to take the last 3 months off, 2.5, 3 months. My ankle was all messed up, kind of sucked, so this is my first real test to see if I want to be able to do any other longer trips this year. So we'll see how it goes. So this part of the Hoosier National Forest, it's got pretty mild terrain. Nothing too exciting. There is a lookout tower that's pretty cool. A big lake, if you're here in the summer, you can swim in. But it does get kind of crowded in that area. What I'll normally do is park at the Blackwell Horse Camp. It's just a giant field where you can park and camp for free with horses or whatever. And then I'll follow a trail all the way around the perimeter of this section of the Hoosier National Forest. Normally about 15 to 20 miles the first day, and then camp somewhere close to the lake. I tend to avoid the peninsula because that's probably the most heavily populated area in the forest. Then the next day that leaves about 15 miles or so. So it's a pretty nice distance on easy terrain. So I stopped to check my feet, and I thought it'd be early enough in the season that I wouldn't have to worry about bugs, but I've just pulled the first tick of the year off, which kind of sucks because I didn't treat anything in permethrin or bring a bug net or anything. So I'm just hoping that I don't get eaten by ticks in my sleep. So it's about 5:30, and I made it 22 miles today, which means I only have another 8 in the morning, which is awesome because I have a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. But I'm super tired, so just set up camp. I think I'm gonna drink all my water, then fill up my water, and have dinner, and then go to bed.
Alright, so it's 7. It's a lot later than I intended to get up. But a huge thunderstorm came in last night at about midnight, and it stayed until about 6. So I'm making coffee in my tent, and then I'll get packed up. This is my first time using polycryo in a thunderstorm. So I'm just on top of polycryo, and I'm totally dry. I was worried about anything rolling under the tarp into me, but I'm fine. It is a little bit more slippery. Normally I use the Hexamid bathtub that clips into it, and it stays in place and is nice, but this saves about half an ounce and a half. So now that I'm all packed up, you can tell how well the Hexamid and polycryo worked last night. Found this creepy old cemetery less than a mile from where I was camped last night. It's gross. These headstones are super old. They're all broken down, you can't even read them. But it's kind of cool how all these flowers sprouted up around them. So far, the ankle that I was worried about is doing fine. It is kind of swollen or inflamed, I guess. I don't know. But it doesn't hurt. The doctor said as long as it doesn't hurt, I'm good to keep going. Anyways, I think I'm good to maybe plan a little bit longer of a trip in a couple weeks. Just to incrementally push my ankle a little bit farther. See what I can do this year.